A very good morning to all of you. I thank God for this beautiful morning, for this beautiful day that He has blessed every one of us. With unity in our hearts and purpose in our steps, I warmly welcome each and every one of you to the 8th ENSF Cultural FIESTA General Session 2025. The idea behind the Federation hosting this Cultural FIESTA and General Conference is to encourage youth to appreciate and value their traditions and culture, foster cultural relationship through shared cultural experience, inspire youth to integrate cultural values with contemporary trends, and enhance unity and peace among Naga tribes and beyond. My respect to the compeers of today's program. Most respected Honorable Chief Minister Dr. NEIPHIU, who is also the chief case of today's inaugural program, Shri Bashangmongba Chang, Honorable Minister, Shri Tofiodo Ayemi, Honorable Advisor, Shri Kesho Yimkyung, Honorable Advisor, Shri Ingkongmar, Honorable Advisor, Shri Limaona Chang, Honorable MLA, Shri Penny M. Lamtiu, Honorable MLA, and Shri Imtiba Chang, Honorable MLA, Shri Medovi, former MLA, Shri A. Chingmak Chang, the President of EMPO and his esteemed colleagues, Deputy Commissioner and SP Sang and all the HODs of Sang District, Shri Medovi, my friend, the President of Naga Students Federation, and his team, Reverend Y. Welcome address. But before the audience, before the congregation, I, on behalf of the Eastern Naga Students Federation, would also like to make a few special mention about our chief case, Shri Dr. NEIPHIU. All of us, on behalf of the Eastern Nagas, on behalf of all of us, we would like to congratulate you, sir, on being conferred and being awarded the Doctor of Letters. Secondly, under your dynamic leadership, under your chief ministership, we also would like to sincerely appreciate the creation of 4 new districts under Eastern Nagaland, that is Kifri, Longlang, Noklak, and Shamador, and even to mention the Mon Medical College that will not only serve the purpose of serving the Nagas of Nagaland, but however it will help serve the people of the Myanmar across the boundary as well. And we remain hopeful for continued development progress even in the days to come. We also express our gratitude to welcome once again to the inaugural program of 8th ENSF Cultural FIESTA General Session 2025. May this gathering echo the strength of our roots and the promise of a united future. God bless ENSF, God bless the Nagas, Huknanen. Thank you.
Thank you, President. for a young, educated generation of Eastern Nagaland to start a movement, one that digs deep into our past, uncovers the missing links, and finds ways to connect them to their present. Our forefathers lived with wisdom, resilience, and unity. They built a legacy of peaceful coexistence, not just among the 8 tribes of Eastern Nagaland, but with the entire Naga community. Their history is not just something to remember, but it is something to reclaim, to learn from, and to build upon. We all talk about big dreams and great ambitions, but we must ask ourselves, how much efforts are we putting into to turn those dreams into the reality? Development does not come from wishful thinking alone. It needs hard work, discipline, and dedication. We must be honest with ourselves. Are we just waiting for change to happen? Or are we actively working to make it happen? Today, we are living in a digital era, where technology is shaping every aspect of our lives. It has given us easy access to education, instant communication, and opportunities beyond borders. But it has also created new challenges. Excessive use of electronic gadgets has led to less human interaction, a decline in critical thinking, and a weakening of cultural values. Let us not allow technology to control us. Instead, let us use it wisely to empower ourselves and our community. As we all know, education is the backbone of every progress, but degrees alone will not build a prosperous Eastern Nagaland. We must promote skill development alongside academic pursuits. A truly progressive society recognizes that every skilled worker, whether a farmer, engineer, a carpenter, entrepreneur, we must treat all professions with dignity and respect. Only then can we diversify our economy and become self-reliant. At this moment, I take this opportunity to appreciate the present ENSF team, led by its president, Mr. Chingmak Chang, for their tireless efforts, dedication, and service. Your contributions have strengthened the foundation of ENSF and paved the way for future leaders. The Eastern Naga Students Federation is not just an organization, but it is a force of young intellectuals who have willingly sacrificed their prime years for the service of our people. However, for ENSF to remain strong and effective, it must function as a united team, free from favorism, division, and self-interest. This ENSF Cultural FIESTA General Conference is more than just a celebration. It is a platform for inspiration and transformation. Let us use this opportunity to rededicate ourselves to the vision of a stronger, united, and prosperous Eastern Nagaland. Dear student friends, the future of Eastern Nagaland is in our hands. If we want change, we must be the change. As we gather here today, let us remember that culture is the foundation of our identity, shaping who we are, where we come from. It is the responsibility of the student community to preserve and promote our rich cultures, heritage with pride, as it connects to our roots, strengthen our unity, and reflect the uniqueness of our people in a diverse world. I would like to extend my best wishes to the new officials of ENSF who will be taking over the reign and responsibilities in a global updates. I encourage you all to lead with dignity, serve with commitment, and uphold the true spirit of ENSF. Leadership is about service, not personal gain. True leadership asks, what can I contribute to my people, to my society, not what can I gain from my position. With these thoughts, I wish this conference a great success. Let this gathering mark the beginning of a new era of progress for our people. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
Thank you, sir, for your words of encouragement and appreciation towards the Federation. Your aims, and we have short speech from Shri Chingmak Chang, President, ENPO. Sir.
Dear COMPERES, respected Chief Guest, Dr. NEIPHIU, Honorable Chief Minister Nagaland, conveys our warmest greetings to you all. It's a great honor and privilege to be here sharing some few thoughts of EMPO today. First of all, let us all give thanks to God who made this day possible. We should thank Him for everything that He has done for us until today. The predecessors of ENSF has articulated the concept of bringing up a common platform with a vision to resolve all the minor issues that is left unseen, unheard, and addressed by others. This movement should not be misunderstood as a reactionary force against the spirit of Nagaism or Naga integrity. The stance of the EMPO, unity first, solution second, itself defines the ultimate aspirations of oneness, upholding the spirit of Naga nationalism. I'm also delighted to come across the ENSF FIESTA, named Deliverance through Ethnicity Concord. The core idea of this very theme signifies that only harmony and mutual understanding among different ethnic groups will duly liberate us, where peace will prevail. This very theme is very much in synonym with the ENSF motto, ever forward. Hence, ENSF must remain true to its motto and should strive with utmost integrity. My dear students, when we see the scenario of the state today, we have been infected with so many problems, and among which unemployment problem is one that we are facing today, and we all need to ponder about. We always, as Nagas, we always look to the government to fulfill this. Yet, even the government has its own limitations. Their government has own limited resources. And therefore, I appeal to all of you to look beyond the government job. There are so many private sectors where you can avail the opportunity. Let me tell you this. If you work hard and if you work sincerely, you will become a successful man and woman in the future. And as a student, your sole and most important responsibility is that you excelled in education. In 2007, a foreign dignitary from Finland visited India. And she was asked by the Indians why Finland is #1 nation in the innovative index of the world. That foreigner simply replied, education, 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 right type of education, and human education. Since you are the backbone of the future, let me also once again remind and appeal to you all that if you become a successful man and woman in the society, not only the EMPO, but the whole Naga society will have lesser problems in the future. Today, on this very auspicious day, and taking the advantage of the presence of our Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland and his esteemed entourage, representing the state government, I, on behalf of the EMPO, would like to convey a few thoughts pertaining to the EMPO movement with the state government. That, sir, the people of Eastern Nagaland has been overwhelmed through your speech in the year 2023 at Mount and Setshang, where you have categorically stated that the government will give full cooperation for the development of the EMPO area, and whatever decision the government of India takes, we will be a partner and see that they catch up with the rest of the state and the country. That, sir, in accordance to your commitment, the people of EMPO prayerfully anticipate that your commitment should pave way for the FNT as offered by the government of India to EMPO. Today, let us unanimously agree that the central government, the state government, and EMPO have collectively agreed and consented in principle on FNT with executive, legislative, and financial autonomy. Hence, this fundamental principle must be granted in letter and spirit. The EMPO also frequently appealed before the state government to partner with the EMPO and to ensure that the parameters of the FNT should not be limited by any article of the Constitution of India or statutory laws framed thereunder. Lastly, the state government and the central government must ensure that constitutional provisions and statutory laws do not inhibit the establishment of the FNT in any manner. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing us your insightful thoughts. Shri Medovi Shri, President NSF. Sir, you may please take your time.
I want to remind our gathering that Naga Student Federation and ENSF, though a separate entity by name, but we are united by a common goal and principles. That is protections of our unique Naga history, preservation of our Naga traditions, custom, cultural uniqueness, and to voice out our social and political right as Nagas. But most importantly, to work for the welfare of our youth and students community in all Naga inhabited area, irrespective of our tribe, our language, and foundation. The theme of this General Conference, Deliverance through Ethnicity Concord. It is a big statement to ourselves as Nagas, as well as to our neighboring state. Our ethnicity of Nagas, as Nagas, should come first, before we call ourselves as Eastern Naga, Central Naga, Southern Nagas, etc. To conquer as an ethnic Naga group, we must keep aside ourselves, the selfish well-being, but come together as Naga. There are so many things to be done and the goal to achieve for our people, and it can be only materialized only when we are united and when we come together as one Naga. To truly conquer, we must sincerely engage in kindness, empathy, supporting one another, and working for the welfare of our common public. Our action should speak volume that we are one big family, that we are one Naga family. Student Federation and ENSF have been working hand in hand for the upcoming student generations. We have working hard, sincere, and ready to compete by ensuring that there is a fair opportunity in both government and private sector. The booming increases in the populations of our illegal immigrants in Nagaland have become too alarming and as a threatening the very existence and the economy of our own citizens. In short, I want to remind the gathering the Nagas will soon become a minority in our own indigenous homeland. Therefore, I appeal our government of the today to diligently execute the inner line pass on Nagaland to safeguard the interests of our indigenous inhabitant of Nagaland with proper implementations. We believe that the younger generations will expose to enormous opportunity, even in business, entrepreneur, labor force, and other base skills employment. Today, on behalf of my colleagues, on behalf of my delegates, we want to congratulate and appreciate the ENSF for successfully, especially to our brother Chingmak, for successfully completing your tenure and for successfully organizing this cultural FIESTA where the younger generation is given a platform to showcase and to remind ourselves of our roots and our identity. It is the responsibility of every younger generation, every elders to pass down our history, rich culture and tradition, the story and aspirations of our people, how we came to be to our next generations. Family as Nagas, and we will remain to do so. We have a common goal, and we are called to be one by our God and by our people. May God bless our Naga homeland for unified living and province of Nagas. Thank you. Good night.
Tradigraphy is not an English origin word, but rather an amalgamation of two words, that is tradition and choreography, which originated during the Hon'ble festival in the year 2021, and the word has been used ever since. To give meaning to this word, may I call on the stage Chang, Wedoshi, Setshang.
Oi, 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 oi.
Tradigraphy for the first time. So that was a stunning and unique performance by the Chang, Wedoshi, Setshang. And thank you for bringing traditional choreography to life. We have program number 7, speech. Our chief guest, Dr. NEIPHIU, Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Nagaland.
Our respected President of ENSF, Shri Chingmak, Chang, and all the federal units and his colleagues. I'm glad NSF President has spoken about illegal immigrants. By the grace of God, when British rule our Naga hills, from 1888, as a district, and much before, they passed one law in British Parliament known as Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation Act. Why Bengal? Because British India capital was in West Bengal, Calcutta. Bengal Eastern means now in Northeast. That regulation of 1873, how it is continued today? Because 16-point agreement, the agreed point was Bengal regulation of 1873 shall be enforced in Nagaland. That's how today we have ILP. No outsiders can come and buy our land. We, government decided RIN, registration of indigenous inhabitants of Nagaland. We have to protect the indigenous people. And this authority is not with the government. The authority lies with the village council. Village council, the body has to certify a person whether he is indigenous or migrant. The village council will certify that he or she is the native of this village. Nagaland, I'm happy that British legacy of though they have come in some part and not this part, administration, they did not interfere into rural local bodies. They were there, but they did not touch our culture, tradition, our customary laws. And through that protection from Article 371A, we have improved. We have protected our tradition, our culture, customary law. We have promoted. We had road shows. We have travel festivals and combination Hon'ble festival. Our festival has become, Hon'ble festival has become international festival, not only national festival. And it is renowned. And therefore, Government of India had accepted our application to UNESCO. Government of India had recognized that Nagaland and capital Kohima for the innovations foreign music, culture, intangible, and they have recommended to the UNESCO to be declared as a Korean music, culture, and infusion, and we are hoping that UNESCO will recognize Nagaland. Today, the dances performed are by Elate Fusion, by our brothers from Keynote tribe, and our Chang group, Wedoshi, Setshang, the Tradigraphy. It's wonderful. The other day I attended Konyak Heritage Conference. Huge gathering came. And therefore, why it is successful, though government give a policy, if the people do not participate, if they are not interested, then it will not be successful. This cultural tradition, our ethnic food, our dresses, our motifs, our designs, our artifacts, people will not come to visit us because we can imitate unlike others. No. I am very extremely happy that ENSF is celebrating the cultural FIESTA General Conference. The theme, the Deliverance through Ethnicity Concord. You are on the right track. And we and my government will continue to protect, to support the rich culture tradition. It is not only by the old people, but young generations and the youth, and particularly student community. Heritage Complex, Konyak Heritage Complex. The small group with their hairstyle of half shaving, all naked except some short in traditional dress, and beating the drum and singing. We have seen in Hon'ble festival. That group has grown older. I have seen 2-3 times. That group has grown a little taller. So this time
the younger group, new group has come. And I was very appreciative of that. Means the children are Chakasan tribe in their school on Saturdays. They had make it compulsory that all the school they should come in the traditional dress and also learn how to sing, how to dance the traditional songs and dances. And there are also storytelling of our ancient stories. I think we all should inculcate. And I have hope in the Eastern people, and we will continue to work together. So, we have been here for a long time, but I really appreciate and I'm happy that I could make it to your program today. And I extend my appreciation cultural FIESTA conference. I believe it is from today, tomorrow and the after, 15 to 17. All the very best and will always be there to support and work together. Thank you. God bless. Good Nalim.
Setshang. And this Konyak?
Konyak tu apa?
No, what? Huh? Come. Let's go.